until it went into the washing machine. Then it wasn't fun anymore. Lost an Eevee that way. Very depressing. Very depressing. And so far, I have twice reset on myself and lost all my progress in this game, which has been pretty disheartening. Oh, he's got static skin. I didn't even think about that. Jolteon is level 42, I want to say. Blastoise. Correction, yep, 42. He's been, with me since the beginning. We hatched him from an egg. I got a whole set of Eevees. The only downside is, in this game, to get Thunderstones and Firestones, which I'm glad they added it. You know, they added the Pokeathlon or whatever, but that's an hour or two worth of work to get one stone. And I still need a Firestone, a Water Stone. I need another Firestone for Vulpix, which, that's another reason I'm going to have to grind levels eventually to get my guys strong enough to go in the Elite Four. They need to be at least 50 before I go in, I think. I want to say. At the very least, need to be 47 so Vulpix can be a Ninetales. Because, you know, there's no tank otherwise on Vulpix, and Vulpix has that pseudo-legendary stats on her, so kinda need her to be all she can be, so to speak. Dun, dun, dun. But then I have a whole fleet of Eevees that are all like level 5 straight out the eggs. They're so adorable, though. And then it's tough because you can't really, the natures are hard to pick on Eevee, I think. It might be more research, but they almost all have the same stat, basically. Which makes them interesting, but, they're pretty paper cut. It's all stats at that point. About to use Flareon. It's about to get cool off. That's the other downside, is I don't understand why they made Flareon so shitty, stats-wise. Like, cool as shit looking fire Pokemon, but compared to all the other fire Pokemon, complete garbage. No defense, no offense, special attack, which is most of what he's gonna do. I do have a YouTube channel. It is the same. It's YouTube /user/Flamewheel. Yeah. Switch. Jolteon. It's in the description too, but let me get you a link. I do Minecraft and Pokemon. I'm also do a lot of CG. Hello, Miracle Whip 25. How are you today? There you go. That's my YouTube channel. Most of these streams, if I don't mess up, will end up they end up posted on my YouTube channel, and then I also do Minecraft and 3D animation. I'm working on a bunch of stuff for like my 50th episode of Minecraft. It's gonna be 90% CG. It's gonna look amazing when I get to that point. It's gonna be fun. Thank you, Harry Silver, for the subscription. Appreciate it. Wow, you're tough. Sure. See, I wish this was like real life, though. It would be nice if ladies just saw you and be like, hey, can I have your number? I think this is a dude, and that'd be a little awkward, but the same thing goes at that point. It'd be nice just people to ask you for your number. The only time people ask me for my number is because I need you guys to do some work, and I have no way to get a hold of you. Damn it, I don't want to work. What else? Yeah. So I also do a lot of Minecraft. I'm working on Pixelmon right now, but I have a story to go with it, because it's still just Minecraft, and I can't have 2 videos of Minecraft, so that'll have CG story and narration. Level 84 Typhlosion. Typhlosion is my favorite Pokemon of all time, honestly. And he knows the best move ever, which is Flame Wheel. Obviously, no. Oh, don't worry about it. You missed an H. Yeah, it would be pretty good, but if you had... The same could be said, though, is... Okay, so, you've got your choice between Flareon... Well, especially in the original, right? I do sound like I'm 14 or 15. Would you believe me if I said I was 28 years old? I've always sounded like a little kid. I've sounded like this since I was 16. What's even more funny is I've been 5'4" since I was 16. My first Pokemon game was definitely Red. Indigo Plateau is the next part, but I think it's just called it. Yeah, I started in Red and Blue, and I played it so many times, and then I was so excited when Yellow came out. I used to get really bad migraines, and I was at the point where I had a migraine to the point where I was throwing up, but I had enough money to buy... I hate that sound! I had just gathered up just enough money, to buy Yellow. And even though I had a migraine and I could barely walk, oh, I was gonna get back to the fire things. You have a wonderful night too, Scotty143. Same my old unit. No, so, here's my thing on the fire Pokemon. In the original version, you got Flareon. Okay. You've got Arcanine, which has pseudo-legendary stats. And then you have Vulpix that evolves into Ninetales, which also has that stat. And then you have Charizard. Now, don't get me wrong, Flareon is freaking... Oh, and Ponyta. Forgot about Ponyta, but I never used Ponyta, so... So I played Red and Blue and Forever, but I had this massive migraine, throwing up, could barely walk, hands numb. I basically had to be carried, you know, like, shoulder to shoulder with my brother and sister, and my father still took me to get it, Yellow version. I wanted to play it so bad, but I couldn't even, like, walk. It was hilarious. At least in my head it was hilarious. Oh, this could go badly. Ah! We were talking about Ponyta. Here's Rapidash. But I loved Soul Silver, or I loved Silver and Gold. But playing all four was amazing. Yeah, I don't really have a... I don't have a solution for electric types. I need to find Earthquake. But yeah, what is your least favorite Pokemon? My least favorite Pokemon would have to be... Damn, I got a handful. You think the fire starters are overrated? Yeah, they're overutilized, and then when they added Metal Claw to Charmander, it really ruins the whole point of having to fight Brock. But I went in with a level 14, the first time I fought Brock, I went in with a Charmeleon. It didn't fucking matter. You know, it didn't matter. He didn't have a chance. Hey, you have all the badges! Neat! Sorry, you can't go that way. I bet I could beat Mount Silver. I just can't remember if there's a Pokemon Center in the next section or not. Least favorite Pokemon. The one that evolves differently, and can evolve into electronics, I think is stupid. The ice cream cone is stupid. The trash bag is stupid. Oh, we're back at Victory Road. We should probably go back to that house and heal real quick, I think. I think that's what we need to do. And then we'll come back and kill Victory Road, too. What else? I don't like Spoink, because I think it's silly. I prefer cute-looking Pokemon. Yeah, I can't go to Mount Silver yet, because, yeah, we're nowhere near that point. I would get my ass kicked. But it has my favorite Pokemon in it, which is... Tyranitar. Well, one of my faves. I can't disagree with you on that. Definitely added some interesting things, like it looks gorgeous. But I definitely thought fairy Pokemon was silly. And then the question becomes, okay, so you have a Marill, right? So now a Marill goes from being water to water fairy. Does that mean Marill is no longer not... So now that fairies are weak against fire, right? And Marill is resistant against fire, does that mean he's just neutral? These are the questions. And then, of all the choices, why do you gotta make Eevee fairy type? Why can't I get, I don't know, I want to see a flying Eevee. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I know. I don't remember if I think you come in the back way? Let's do this, Gyarados. I don't know why you can learn Strength, but I ain't gonna argue with it. Let's get this out of my way. I don't think you go through the whole ridiculous victory road like you would if you come in the other direction. I really don't. I don't know. Oh, yeah, my bad. I don't know. I didn't get past Gen 3. I'm still confused on half the stuff I'm doing in this game. Because they got all these moves from the Gen 4. And a little perplexing for me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I'm still learning, obviously. Everything's a kind of a learning experience. Yeah, but the Pokedex has always been sad, though, because you start out with Cubone. Where's its mother's head? You know, that's kind of sad. It's kind of heartbreaking. But you work with what you got, you know. See, and that's where you go, I know Pokemon's evolution, but that doesn't seem like that's right, you know? That it would die if it stops bouncing? That doesn't seem like a good evolutionary trait to have. You know, that seems like something that would have weeded itself out. Or they would have evolved to the point where they wouldn't die from not jumping. But maybe they're like sharks. Well, some sharks can't stop swimming or they drown. It's funny that a shark could drown, right? It's crazy. I think... I have not played Pokemon Origins, so I can't say how I feel about it, personally. I was watching someone playing Omega Ruby today, and I have to say, the game looks gorgeous. And they did add some really neat features. However, you might as well have just put it on the Wii at that point. Oh, I'm quite sure it has a different angle that you look at the world, which makes YNX interesting. It's got a decent story. You know, I think there should, you know, honestly, I think you could have every type of Eevee and no one would complain. Because that's kind of the whole concept of Eevee anyways, but... Like, okay, so I'm playing Silver, right? It wouldn't have taken them but 10 minutes to add a Moss Stone rock to the Elix Forest, and it wouldn't have taken them 10 minutes to add an Ice Stone to freaking, to the Ice Cave. That would be spectacular, you know? Yeah, I can say no, I haven't on that one, Denny the Rabbits. I don't know what that is. A lot of things I don't know, though. Ooh, don't die! Talking to Scyther, I don't care if Graveler dies. Scyther didn't make it. Alright, folks, we need a moment of silence for Scyther. Okay, I'm done. With the moment of silence, I'm not actually done. Let's just put Tough in the front and just kill everything. Easier solution. Pokemon Snap 2. It's a neat game, but I don't... It's another one of those where it's not... I like grinding, I like the Pokemon experience. I don't know. I don't really feel taking pictures. They're not my cup of tea. I'm sure plenty is. You know, just like the Ranger game. Oh, that's the one that messed me up, right? So right now we're probably the most people watching, with the most viewers watching Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Do you know where everyone posts that they're playing, even though they're not? A lot of people put videos saying that they're on Twitch, especially, that they're playing Omega Ruby and Sapphire, and then they're playing something like Pokemon Ranger. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a decent game, and it's got interesting mechanics to it. Comma. That's not Omega Ruby or Sapphire. That's you playing Pokemon Ranger trying to get more views. And I have no issue with people pandering to get views. That's cool. That's understandable. That's kind of what you do. But the falseness of that makes me go, oh, you could have done so much better. You could have tried so much harder. You know? But, what do I know? I'm excited to have more than 5 people in here, so... I'm not gonna complain. Well... Preach! Preach. That's not what we want to do here. We're here to grind! I'm just excited we know where we're going this time. I accidentally, reset earlier and lost all my progress, so half this video is just gonna be me editing out the progress I already did, keeping some of the scripted stuff because I thought it was funny when I was talking, but not the actual grind. And then I got lost for like an hour, so now it's a really much shorter, condensed version of me not being lost, which is better. We like better. Alright, you have a wonderful night, Dragon Ball Z, for life. Hopefully, you get some decent sleep. Something. There was something. Let's save state just in case I break something. We don't lose all our progress again. So that was heartbreaking. All the heartbreak. I don't know if I need to go up or down the stairs. I've missed a step! That is what has occurred here. I have missed something. What have we done? Oh, wait, no, I see what we do. I got it now. Everything makes sense again. Don't panic! Don't panic! Okay, you can panic. I won't stop you. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, what's funny is I've probably been at this for 6 hours now? I'm starting to lose my mind. It makes it more entertaining, but slightly weird. Slightly weird. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just didn't, I was hesitant to jump. Then I saw where we jumped to, and I'm like, okay, we're good. We good. I think I want to bump this just one spot, so we can go get that item. Okay, there we go. Die, rock! Now, hopefully we don't have to go that way. If we do, we're screwed. But that was funny. I thought it was funny. You know, I remember there being a lot more trainers in the last Elite Four. Or, that. No. Words escape me! Why? No, I distinctly remember there being more trainers in Victory Road. But maybe not. Okay, we're not trapped even if that was wrong. Okay, we got you. Let's see where we're going with this. No, I don't see where we're going with this. One more time, just for giggles. What if I don't jump in the hole? Real questions. I probably should use Repel. It might make this a little bit faster. But let's be honest, we're under leveled, so once we get there, it's pretty much it for the stream. So let's not do that, shall we? Let's not rush a good thing. Hopefully, y'all are having as much fun as I am. Ha! Dodged you, hole. I am victorious regardless. It's a good thing. Good things. Dun 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 dun. It's so cold. So cold. I like it. You know, it's tough to stay interesting when you've been talking for 6 hours, so do bear with me. I do apologize. Try to be entertaining. I have my limits, and there's no one talking to me on the screen, so on the game. Not you guys. Y'all are fine. I like talking smack to the people who can't talk back to me. Because I'm a horrible, horrible human being. Okay, maybe not, but still. Oh, something. Something! I can see the exit! I don't know how to get there, but I can see it. We're almost there! Freedom is within our grasps. The escape will be real. Or fake. Would you care if it was a fake escape? The pondering. The pondering! Got myself confused now. Hurt my own brain. I'm invisible. That's good. Thanks! Thanks. Well, I'm glad people made the emulator. I have my settings somewhere wrong so I can stream it. Ooh, my rival. He doesn't have a chance, though. I don't think. If he has a chance, that's gonna be heartbreaking. I'd hate for that to be a thing. We'll definitely need to revive Jolteon if that's the case, though. Is Jolteon dead? I think Jolteon's dead, right? I need to revive him because he's the only answer we have. He is mostly 90% here because I don't have an answer for Falligator. Yeah, that's the whole reason we have Jolteon. Because I was having issues with that. Should have caught him Reap, right? Right? Yo, I don't like the way Ampharos looks. Like, Flaffy looks cool, and then you get Ampharos. Like, why do you lose your sheepiness, if you will?